Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. How's it going there, Andy the Farmer, Mr. George, that's so, Farmer Marks, welcome. So we're back in it, yep. Oh. And there is Mr. Shawnee as well. Hello, Mr. Shawnee. Both on Twitch and on YouTube. Welcome back in. So, yes, we are back into this weird asteroid playing game. And, oh, look what I got. Oh, that sounds really, really wet, by the way, Mr. Green Thumb Farmer. Not sure, is that you or me? Because I've just had some paella, and yeah, my bowels are moving, should we say. But yes. If you guys are not following Mr. Farmer Marks, make sure to click on the link, give him a follow. And if I can find his button, there it is. Make sure you check out Mr. Green Thumb Farmer while you're at it. So, as you can tell, I am currently harvesting a Neutron star. I've got about 16,000 left to harvest from it. Now, this is kind of a weird thing. So, this started off with 58,000. Okay, so that's 8,000 plus a bit more. Obviously, I'm down to 16,000. So, if it was taken at one piece at a time, I should have about 40,000-ish harvested and in storage already. However, if I come into here, I've only got 2,305. So, yeah, the numbers aren't quite adding up with this. I'm guessing it has to accumulate and compress or something. I have no idea. But we're getting there. Yes. I'd say another couple of hours of this going. Obviously, I could always add in more harvesters, but another couple of hours, I would imagine that this should be complete. And then, I've got one more thing to do. Oh yes, Stargate 3 unlock. Yes, I'm working on that right now. I've literally, in the last hour or so, just finished unlocking the shepherding. So yes, I now need to get up to 2,000 on the high tech. Obviously, I've got 256 left from what I had. So we're kinda, almost 3/4 there. So yeah. So that's going to take a little while. But yeah, I've been kind of busy over the last couple of days. But hopefully you guys all had a great weekend. It is Monday once again. So, first things first, I need to do a little look at something. It's not going to show in here. Hang on, one sec. Let me go into a engine. So, I've done some rearranging of my base, I guess. I only have one base technically left, so the home base is pretty much gone. The only thing left of it is this right here, plus the 2 planets that is finishing off getting harvested. I did have to have 3. Oh, can't quite get out, but yeah, there is 2 planets there. There was 3, but I literally finished one of them earlier and pretty much harvested all the resources off it. Dropped it right down, got all the dirt, and that's all being turned into quartz and stuff. So, yeah, so literally of my old home base that I started off with, that is literally all that's left. There's a whole load of solar panels just to help power this little lot up here. We'll jump over there in a little while just to show what is going on over here. Couple of the planets that I did have, I have moved them up to here. So that big red planet in the distance there, currently actually no, it's that one there I should say, does have gas on it, which is being finished off. So I've got 4 nodes up here, all being harvested. So once they're done, that planet is finished with, I can clear that. This one over here, same thing again. There's not many resources left on here. But obviously the gases are the ones that I'm really trying to get. That one's now finished from the looks of it. Just waiting on this one, and that is probably the last one. So yeah, I've got all of this literally coming through onto my alpaca station. So from going forward, once obviously those other 2 planets are finished pulling the resources office, the home base is gone. Unless I can get them added onto these temporarily, we'll maybe around the back, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, because this planet here, where is it? That one there is, I believe, now pretty well cleared. Let me just come into here. Bellerin. Right there. So, okay, we've got a little bit of carbon, a little bit of copper left, but it's almost finished. I'm not quite sure why these have gone down, so let's put that on carbon. And what did I say? Carbon and copper, yeah. See, that's got copper there. Why is it not picking up the copper then? Weird. Oh, just set all of them. Well, I'll see if I can find the carbon myself in a minute. But yeah, that can finish off doing that. I will grab the any tomatoes off here as well. And I'm probably just going to set this one adrift, to be honest. I've got plenty of soil, so I've got more I can tap into. So over the weekend, obviously, I've added in, I think, this planet. Actually, this is one of the planets I brought up, because I've already started removing some of the ground here. I believe most of this is actually now finished, because I did add in a few more drone miners over here. So I'm guessing this probably could technically be removed. But yeah, these guys over here, this is obviously one of my first planets that I tacked onto. And yeah, it's still got a little bit left. This is Cocoa Prime, so let's have a look at what's left on here. So we've got a little bit of carbon, lots of copper, a bit of titanium. So this one's going to be quite a while before it gets harvested. Hence why I added all these miners on, because I just want to get it done now. With these, I'm not actually belting them over. What I'm doing is running them into containers and just emptying them as and when needed. So makes life a little bit easier. Don't have to worry about belts and stuff like that. Same with this little one over here. Let's come into here, and this has got a lot left in it, to be honest, as you can see. That is a lot of stuff. So both of these planets are going to take a little while before they're extinguished. So what I could do is maybe rearrange them and put them on the back of some of the other planets. And yes, but this one is fully sustained as well. Even got a big, huge power array set up above it, which are all going into containers. And not. Oh, I was wondering why he was just sat there for so long. Maybe taking a bit of a break. But yeah, things are going well. Astral farming in space. Yeah, exactly the thing. How you doing, buddy? But yes, I lost my gas rig to a meteor storm. I got a big hole where my stuff was. Oh, that is nasty. Yeah, that is. Oh, that's a point. I need to reactivate it as well. So, something Mr. Dashnet said the other day, you can actually turn off the storms and meteor strikes and stuff if you wanted to. I've actually done it temporarily just to get that base removed. It's right here. Disable cosmic events. I'm going to turn it back on actually and save that. But yeah, you can go into your settings and remove that if you wanted to. But yes, I just turned that off. I was looking for the other day. Yeah, but obviously under here the other day I had a big huge station. That's all gone. I literally took all of the materials, moved them upstairs onto this one station. I do still have the dock there, so if I need to, I can always build a lower platform if need be for certain things. But yeah, right now, well, everything's doing well. One weird thing is the other day I was having some issues with my power. The whole grid was just shut down only on this station. What's weird, obviously, that was before I demolished my other station that I had here. I even hooked that station up to this one, and as soon as it went into here, it just literally died. I don't know why. It's weird. I ended up having to lose about 2 hours of gameplay. But things are plodding on quite nicely. I've added a little, what would you call it? A little command deck, I suppose, for doing the old driving and stuff and flying around. I've just added these up here. So I've got my energy emitters and stuff like that. So That's ready for when we get to Stargate 3, which is going to be, from what I understand, the current final dimension to go over to. But yes, how are you doing, everybody, by the way? Hope you guys all had a great weekend. But overall, things are plodding on. Yeah, there's another planet over here that I moved over just temporarily to get the last of the resources. Oh, yes. What we got? I need to come over. This is going to be for Mercury now, is it? Okay. I need to... Oh, before I do that, I'm going to change up the drones over here. So, let's take that out. Now, I still cannot get the mass migration to work properly. For some weird reason, it seems to affect every planet. The other day I had literally about a couple of hundred mining drones all on my alpaca station. It wasn't good. Had to reload for them to actually then go back out to the stations they needed to. So the way I've decided to do it is removing them all from their stations, coming into... Oh, wrong one. I want the minor stations. This one here. And are we on the right planet? We are Los Terra Nova. So, oh, I did it again. So, I want current station. Well, that's not what I want. And there we go. The chicken dance, guys. Come on. Shake those chicken dances. Shake those booties. Shake those booties. Yes, crazy. Oh yeah, there we go. Thank you, Mr. Shawnee, for the chicken dance and the 50 biddies. Much appreciated. Not quite sure if the Plinko thing's working with the channel points. I'm sure I deleted it, but for some weird reason, it keeps coming back. Not sure what's going on with it. But yeah, exclamation mark Plinko will do it anyway. Hey, Big Tigger, how you doing, buddy? By the way, I am doing pretty good, sir. Long time no see. Now, what's weird is it's not showing up this in my stations. Oh, I keep going the wrong one. I want that one. Why is that not showing them properly? What planet's this one then? That's Bravo, which is connected onto this. I might have to temporarily move that planet because for some weird reason it's not picking up the drones on here. So obviously that says Lost Terra Nova. So if I come into the drones, click on everywhere, there's nothing there at all. Docking station, nothing there. It's not even showing in my little list there.
Billy is a nuisance. He will be gone in 2 weeks. I apologize for this inconvenience.
Yes, I am a nuisance, and we got a solo incoming. Okay. Ooh, yeah, that's one of the other things I still need to go through and set up all of these little storm harvesters in the correct areas. But I'm not too worried about it. Obviously, these are all now connected onto the station, so they're pulling power from there. But yeah, I do need to come through, and what I'm probably going to do is put a little thing on each of the corners maybe again. But oh, that's the point. Sheep. Before I get the planet sorted out, let's go sort out the sheepies. So I've now got the electric sheep husbandry stuff opened up. And typical, it would have to affect this one. There we go. They're now up and running. That's good. We have the mining. Oh, even better. Right then. So the other thing I do need to do with this is add in the sunflowers, which is ready to rock and roll right here. There we go. Coolio, coolio, coolio. Got plenty of water in storage already. Yes. So from what I understand, the electric wool that you get from the sheep is used on the next Stargate, I believe. So this is going to have plenty of time to build up all of that. There we go. So that's cool. I've got a container there. Right. Oh yeah, I've already got some in there. So yay. So that is good. Good. But yeah, things are definitely plodding on quite nicely. Oh, that's point. I need to keep an eye on this. Right, let's turn you off now for the minute. Because I want to focus on just this one. Obviously, high tech, we need to go grab some polymer. That's another thing I want to do as well. I'm kind of thinking setting up a temporary load of tree farms just to get the polymer sorted out. There we go. Right, so oh, hello, container right there of bricks and stuff. There's a few there. It's going to take a little while to get this all up. That is for definite. But Mr. Farmer Marks actually gave me a project which I did for him over the weekend, which I may actually do and use today. Let's shove that into there. Let's see, where would I put it? Where do I put it? That's the thing. I think I'll bring it over here actually. But yes, let's undock here. So we're going to move this little guy out of the way for the moment. Need to find another dock to put this guy on. I don't think I've got any at the minute. Let's bring him back here somewhere. There we go. And it's very tricky, this. It really is. There we go. I think somewhere like that will be fine. So this is what I've been using to move my little planets around. So, yeah, so Mr. Farmer Marks, actually I've got to do one other thing quickly. I'm thinking obviously, because obviously we need a lot of polymer, we need a lot of trees. Hey Rusty Nail, by the way, welcome in buddy. How are you doing? So what I'm thinking is setting up another 3 of my little farms for the trees. Now, over the weekend, Mr. Farmer Marks asked me to create like a junction, same size as these, but empty on the inside, but have a dock on each side. I like the idea. I'm going to use that, but what I'm thinking is either one of two things: adding 2 here, or create just a thin, long dock right there. Yes, Farmer Marks, I'm actually going to use your idea. So yeah, obviously over here I have obviously my 3 farms. So I've got my trees going here. They're doing pretty well, I will say, but I've got tons and tons of tree saplings which could be used. Now with this, it's going to also need a lot of water. I don't know if I've got it on here, do I? I did go through, however, and set up a blueprint for a rock breaker collector, as it were, or ice what do you call it? Ice block collector and melter. So it's basically got 8 collectors belting into 5 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, melters, then going into a big storage tank. Yes, there is one thing I need to add on to it. I just noticed. I'm gonna have to do one quick edit to that blueprint. Oops. Let's bring this up because it's going to make it life a little bit easier. And we're going to modify, so you can actually see it there. So yeah, there you go. So these are all preset to collect and pull in, obviously, those ice blocks. kind of taking it from what Mr. Dashnet was doing with his tree farm. Obviously, he set up like kind of something similar to this on one of his planets. I'm kind of doing something similar. Right, so ice. So there is one thing missing. Obviously, you're not only going to get the ice coming in, you're going to get other materials. So I need to add in one other thing to collect the additional resources that are coming in. Now I can come into here. I can come into device, and I'm hoping, will this allow me? I might have to do it when it's placed down, or put a flooring down. Oh no, I've got one right there. Okay. Oh, I'm clever. Look at that. I did it already. Okay, it's on the other side. But yes. Obviously, the aim is then from here, I can add on pipes here to go into the trees from there. So I'm going to have to set up a dock or something in between as well for this. Okay, so that is fine. So that is good. But yeah, where is it? The junction. So this is what Mr. Farmer Marks was asking for. So I've just basically took one of the farm, or it was a farm or one of the animal. Can't remember exactly which one it was. Pulled it apart, added a dock onto each side. It's simple and it's kind of effective. You can dock onto there, you can dock onto there, dock onto there. The other thing I will need to do, actually, I just thought of it. I'm going to have to come through and change these docks, to be honest. Oh, actually, no, I don't. That's got the water on there. Okay. Oh, and I just deleted them by a mistake. Okay, don't need to. Okay. I must have been thinking ahead. I've added the water one on there. That's all right then. Phew. Okay, so yeah, so that's something that Mr. Farmer Marks was asking for. But while I'm here, oh heck, I'm going to set up a new one. I want something similar but narrow, like a little corridor, as it were, got up the middle. So let's have a look and see what we can do. So let's come into here. We're going to make it floor. And I'm going to use my typical little blue one here. Now, I'm not going to worry about adding any form of power onto this. So let's see. I think there. 1, 2, 3. There. We'll take it up to there. Try and marry it in with the length of the actual grid here. I think that would be fine. So let's have a look at exploration. I want just mainly the water. There's not going to be any gas coming off this, so that is going to be fine. Okay, I'm going to have to extend it a little bit on that side. And there we go. Okay. So we'll do one extra. That should be fine. I'm going to make it a little bit wider either side, though. Just for running pipes. Actually, probably want to get away with one on there. There. And obviously power on that side. There. That'll work. Now, I'm going to take that off a minute, because obviously I do want to have that base underneath, because obviously it will be probably using another colony block to place this onto. So I want a wall piece in my blue. There we go. 2 like that. Now I always do 2 for the simple fact is when you put it on the colony block, you get that little flag pop up, don't you? So by doing it too high, it basically hides that little flag. There we go. So let's put that back over here. There. And oh, we'll delete that one. I'm going to take that. Now the thing is, do I want to encase it as well? Oh, I could bring that up a little bit more actually. Let's see, something like that. Grab a floor piece to go along the bottom. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, now, do I leave it like that, or should I encase it? I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it for the minute like that. I'm going to call this a Alpha 1. What is it? Junction tunnel? Junction tunnel? Okay, it's not going to allow me to do that. We'll just do a tunnel. You want it in glass, do you? Okay. Okay, so modify. Okay, let's see if I can duplicate what it was. So 1, 2, 3. I don't need to take it as high as the others. It's just going to be a piece that go in between. To there. See, the things you make me do, Mr. Fireworks. I'm kidding. It's fine. Actually, this is on me, this one is. To be honest. That and... to there. 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 So this is actually going to allow me to bring my little farms further away from the station and have a bit of a gap, so it should help distance them a little bit more. There's that. Actually, one thing I will do underneath, thinking about it, I'm going to hook these two up. So let's see. Try and figure out how this is going to be, because I don't really want the wires and stuff to be seen, as it were. So that'll work. And I might as well hook up those pipes as well. We'll run that underneath if I can get in there. So we're going to drop you down actually, and we'll take you across to that corner. There, if I can. Yep, there we go. And hopefully, boink. Yep. Boink. Yep. Boink. And we can now run power from the main base through the actual gateway itself, and finally a wall with some glass. And obviously, I've just been using the standard glass light for this. Actually, kind of like it. I might put a corner piece on there in a second. There. Right, a floor piece with glass as well, which is there. But yeah, the only piece that's actually customized is the color of that floor piece. It's a little bit of a blue. Kind of it's almost like Mr. Dagenet's one, if anybody was watching his the other day. Similar blue to what he uses. Alright then. Nope, I want the wall piece curved. That one. That's good. That's fine. And there. There. It'd be nice if it came in a little bit closer, but that isn't too bad. It's simple. Now, the only thing I would like to add to these, all of the blueprints where I've created like the farms, the animal ones, is maybe a light going down the middle. That's the only thing I would probably look into adding, but right now, I don't think they'll have any decent lights, as it were. So you've got something like that, maybe. I don't know if that would be any good. Let's have a little look underneath. Oh, they're kind of tiny, actually. Yeah, you can't even see. It's like, where do they go hook onto? Oh, okay. But yeah, I would have like a little row of lights there, or maybe along the side there. But apart from that, I'm happy with that. That should, in theory, work. In theory. So let's come back. Let's come back. We've got it named there as well, so that is cool. There we go. So let's see, blueprint, and it's right here at the bottom. Alpha 1 tunnel. That is good. Right then. So same way as all the rest. So we come into block. We're going to grab that. And we'll call that Alpha 1 tunnel. I'm kind of just matching the name, really. So there we go. We'll do the other one in just the other 3 in a minute. There. Rotate you. Now. Yeah, so this is going to be this is always the tricky bit, but as long as you get it on top of that colony block, we should be fine, I think, there. But yeah, as you can see, that little flag above the colony isn't showing, and that's what I like. So that is good. I'm pretty sure that should be the right dock. Let me just double check before I go on. Yes, it's got water as well. So if needed, I can run water straight through the dock. I've got already some coming in from downstairs if needed. But yeah, let's get this hooked up. There we go. You're doing that. While you're going, we're going to set up the next... Oh, let me go into that one. Nope, I moved it, didn't I? We're going to come into here. We're going to do... So 3. But I'll do 1 at a time. Let me come away a little bit more. So this is going to be... Alpha 1 tree 2. Create. Actually, yeah, might as well do all 3 as I'm at it. 2 Alpha 1 tree 3. And one other. There we go. Create colony. There we go. And obviously what I'll just do is bring them in myself now. Ooh. That's interesting. That's a little bit shorter than I was expecting, actually. That could be a bit of a issue. So in that case, we're going to create an extra tunnel, because that is a little bit too close for what I'd like. So 1 tunnel 2, and yes, might have to have a look. Hang on a sec. Yes, it's a 1, 2, at least 3 shorter than the other one. Okay. Oh well. Right, let's dock onto you. There we go. May end up lengthening it and redoing these, but that's fine. Right, and so tree farms, which we'll do in just a sec. The piece I want is... Good question. It's not you. Wall collector junction. That one. There we go. Nope, that's not the junction. That one, maybe? Yes, that one. So plonk that one there. There we go. And out of interest... Ooh. Did I put a thing on the bottom? I think I did, yes, and it looks like I've actually hit it. Holy cripes. I've actually got it on the center. Woohoo! Way to go, me. Anyway. There we go. Oh, dang it. I need to rename this. So this is going to be... 4-way... Oh. 4-way. going to allow me? Yes, it is. Rename it. There we go. So I'm going to have to rename one of these. Oh, for the tree. Let's put that over this side instead. It'd be easier, wouldn't it? Alpha 1 tree 2, because that's going to replace that one. Okay. Right, let's try that again, shall we? Let's see. Do. There we go. Let's see if we can do that again. Right, and so obviously one of the things I do need to keep an eye on is where that dock is. Obviously I can see that it's pointing towards that. I need to rotate that way. And we'll pop one there. Okay, so this one here. Whoop, let's come out a bit. Need to rotate to face that way. And this one needs to be pointing towards that. One thing I did notice as well is since changing up to using the two collectors here, it seems to, for some of them, keep a better use of them. It's actually collecting enough to not need additional water added, so it's kind of good. Hey Mamadou, how you doing, my dear? Welcome in. Hopefully you had a good weekend. The other thing I need to do is move this little guy out of the way. Let's come into here. We do have power, so we can tap onto it temporarily with exploration and engine. Yeah. Oh, helps if I got the right one. There we go. Whoa. Stop. Dang you. Okay, right. So we need to have this moved over to the back here for the minute. So, I'm probably going to need to rotate that around the other direction instead. So we can do a little bit of this. Not doing too good today. Oh, sorry to hear that. Hopefully you feel better soon. There we go. And need to move you to the left a bit. Oh, let me take it up a bit more. Crank that power up. There we go. So yeah, all three of these will have trees in them. There we go. There we go. But yeah, add chicken soup. Always helps for me, Mamadou. It really does. I just realised something. These docks need to be changed as well. So let's undock that, because just in case I do need to bring in water, I want to have it set. There we go. So there's that. That's fine. We'll dock you. That one's gone out. That's gone out. We'll destroy that one for the minute. That should be fine. But yeah, definitely sorry to hear that, Mamadou. Let's change these over. Maybe I should change over in the blueprint so it has the water dock automatically. There we go. And let's see. So that one is coming in. Nope. Is that one to be destroyed? Yeah. Oh, it's gone the wrong way, innit? Let's do it this way. Destroy, out, destroy, out, destroy, out. There we go. Want the belts all to go in the right direction. The nice thing is, by doing this, obviously they're all going to merge here, and they can go straight down. And finally, let's do this one as well while we're at it. It'd be nice if there was a way of just automatically upgrading them without having to delete them and put them down again. Right, so this one in, destroy. There we go. See, they're, or should be gathering water already. Yes, they are. Good. The only thing I might do before I get too far, I may add in a second one of onto this as well. There. But yeah, if there's anything you need there, Mamadou, you know where we are. We're not far away if you want to chat. There we go. I might just do this on all of them actually, quickly. I think there. It's gone up 2, isn't it? I think. There, into there. And I think we'll just put a little splitter on that as well. Rotate. And we'll just delete that. There we go. There we go. Yes, I might actually put that into the blueprint as well. Add a shelf on and... where are we there? Just add that second crusher on. Or icebreaker it is, isn't it? There. Let's try that again. So 1, 2. We're gonna go that way. Come around there. There. Power up. Splitter. Don't really need to delete it, but I always put 0 on there, so it's 50-50. That's fine. There you go. That's 1. That's 2. I'm gonna do the same with this one. Oh. Finally. There we go. And we'll plonk that there. The nice thing is, by actually, if you weren't aware, but by putting this right against the tank, the water will go straight in. You don't have to add any pipes in that. It saves a little bit of room as well, which is kind of nice. There. 1, 2. So we're going to go that way. We've got to come this way, and then that way. And finally, the good old splitter there. There we are. Right, so that can just fill up for the minute. We'll come back to that. Also, we are going to need drones for this. So 3, 6, 9 drones. So let's go over and we'll get this sorted out. Where are we? Go that way. And it's still going. It's still harvesting it. I can't remember what you need for the farmer drones. I got that. I've got plenty of mining drones. I do have that. I think it's a farmer drone in it, but upgraded. Breeder. Ooh. Yes, the breeder has them, so that's fine. They're the blues. Ooh, okay. So that'll probably be the green one, is it? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there any more? Is there any more? Yeah, we're going to need at least 2 more. Let's see. So we need gears. We need hydrogen. We do have a little container here for it, so we'll just do 2. Guess you're going for the minute. So what should happen is they'll come out of there and go straight onto here to be upgraded. So I've got one set up for obviously the farmers, one for mining drones, one for breeders, and one for transport bots. Alright, so if you've never seen this before, this is kind of fun actually. So with your drones, when you want to upgrade them, just place down one of these little robots upgraders, and they'll automatically, once you go in and select the drone and the amount that you want to do, it'll automatically go to it and upgrade when it's idle, which is kind of nice. There we go. So these 6. So that's going to be 2. Oh, it's going to do... That's 6, so that's only going to do 2. So I need another 3, thinking about it, wouldn't I? 1, 2, 3. For the other 3. I'm trying not to create too many. I've got a lot of mining drones here. And yes. A few extras, should we say. Actually, while I think about it, which planet was there? So breve. Oh. Hello. There's a little booty sticking out. Oh, look at that little cute dude. It's a little piguet. Pidgeot, whatever you want to pronounce it. Oh, you can catch them, by the way. They give you ham. Now, is this going to behave, or am I going to have to reload? So I won't lost Terra Nova. It's not even in here. Nope. See, nothing. That's weird. Miners. I wonder. Oh, so that was one of my original home base planets. I wonder if it's still somehow linked over here. Let's have a look. Nope. Okay, that's weird. I might have to leave them for the minute. Because, yeah, they're not working. How we doing? We're down to 14,000 still to go. Okay. Right then. Yes, that is very, very strange. Right. Right, so they are now all upgraded. So I need these to go upstairs and over to Tunnel 1 to start off with. So, farmers, current station, and why is it not changing? Oh, they're not changing. Oh, okay. Something buggy's going on. Let me just save that a sec. I'm going to do a quick reload because, yeah, my drones don't seem to be working or showing properly. Right. Continue. There we go. Well, drones are heading out. Yeah, must be a bit of a bug there. Right then, let's try this one more time. So, P. Farmers, current station. There we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that is what we need. So these, I'm going to do these all individually once again. So station. So we want these all to go to Tunnel Alpha 1 Tunnel. So we're there. Alpha 1 Tunnel. 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 And Alpha 1 Tunnel. While they're making their way over there, I'm just going to see those mining drones, see if they will now move. Because I want these guys taken off here, because I do want these upgraded. I don't know why I didn't do it before, but if it's going to allow me to do it now, let's see. So, P, miners, there we go. That's what we want. So I'm going to send all these on to the next planet. See, I think these are now the last mining drones to be upgraded. I'm pretty sure all of the rest have now been upgraded, so they do work that a little bit faster, which is quite nice. Helps clear those planets a bit quicker. There we go. There, that one. go. They are now all gone. So we need 1, 3, 6, 9, 2, 9, 0, 18. So we need 18 mining drones upgraded to be brought over here. So, right then. So let's do this from here. Now, obviously, as you can see, there's the ones I want. So I want all these to go onto Alpaca Station 1. There we go. And hopefully these will then upgrade to the higher type drone, which is quite nice. There we go. There, last one. Yep, there we go. So they're all coming on over. So I now need to do that in reverse. So I need at least 18 mining drones. I don't know how many have actually got storage. Got 2. We got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm a few short. So what I might do is wait till they have been upgraded, and then I'll send 18 back. There's no great rush for them, so that's fine. Well, in that case, while I think about it, because obviously that was coming off with some weird numbers. Let's have a look at the star now. So 14,522. Okay, like I said, it was 58,000. And obviously that's only 2,448. Okay, weird. But yeah, this is one bug. Whenever I reload, this always comes back. I don't know why. It's really freaking annoying. It really is annoying. I don't know why it does it, but that's what. Oh yeah, I did hook that up. I don't know why it does it, but it does. It is bleaking weird. I literally have no idea why. So while I'm at it, let's just shove. Oh, there's sunflower seeds in there. So we'll shove that into there. I do have a piece of wood there as well, so I can get rid of that. Whoa. Yeah, does anybody else get that when they reload the game? They seem to have extra stuff in their inventory that wasn't there before. That's them. So, there we go. So there is my little farmer boys. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's the rest? Maybe they're underneath. Right, and so... P... Oh yeah, farmers, there we go. So we're Alpha 1 tunnel, we need to go to tunnel 2. I'm hoping from there they'll then spread out to where they need to go. Alpha 1 tunnel 2. Last one, there we go. Yes, there's some underneath, I can see their little icons going through. Right, are you guys going to now sort into your oh no, it'll be the next junction, isn't it? So, got to do the same thing again here. So, junction, 4-way time, there. Oh, missed that one. There. And last one, come back here, you. There we go. And yay! They're all going into their own little habitats. Look at that. Right then, so the last thing I do need to do is grab some tree saplings. Then we can get this lot up and running. One thing I might do in a moment is obviously hook up power and a water, but we'll see how they plod on to start off with. So trees are going to be over here. So let's take that lot out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to leave 5 in each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, as you can see, I've got tons. Oh, got an extra couple there. Tons and tons. So, yes. Ready. Wee. Actually, I don't mind those little tunnels. That's not bad. I like it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do 5 in each to start off with, just to get them up and running. There we go. We'll see how the water usage keeps up. If it doesn't, I may have to go through and add in the water from over there, but hopefully this should be fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Final 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do 4 and 4 on this last ones. I'm pretty sure they will make additional saplings very, very quickly. If not, I do know on a couple of the planets around me there is some tree saplings that I can always tap onto. So, right then, that's fine. That's already produced. That's producing. That's good. I do like those upgraded miners and farmers because they do get the job done pretty quickly. Okay, so let's change this over. We're going to set all of these to outwards. On there. We'll do out, out, out. Doesn't necessarily need all 4, but I only really need 1 to be honest, but might as well do them all. Out, out, out. So we need to set up the belts. That one is a different one though. That's got water on that side. Why does that have a different belt? Am I going strange? Oh yes, that's what it is. Yes, I'm thinking, why have I got the higher belt there? Because this is the gas one as well. So this is like the expert. So yes, dummy. Okay, right, and let's hook one up. I think I'll probably just take that head one right there. That would be fine. There. And now for the fun part is getting all these hooked up. So there. Let's see. I think about there. So 1. See, I could actually combine it all onto one belt, but where's the fun in that, eh? Bring that to there. 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 Oh, I need. Ooh, look at that, it's naughty. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. That'll do. Yeah, obviously, one of the things I would have done is put a double belt there, 2 belts there, and then a single one going there, and all merging into one, but that'll do fine. That's fine. And the other thing I do need to do now is hook this belt up to, I think it's that bottom one, if I remember rightly. Yes, it is. So, in that case, I need to bring it to there. Actually, it's coming from there. Yeah, I think that'll be fine, actually. Rotate you around like yo. Bring that into there. I put a big storage in the center. Did you? That's one way of doing it. Yeah, obviously one of the things you could do with obviously that blank junction is I suppose you could actually run them straight into, or is it the manufacturer, to create what you need. Is it that one? Purple disc. Yeah, you could literally run it into one of these if you wanted to. Direct in here. Maybe put one up on each dock, really. I suppose you could do it that way as well and just have them all piped in that way. It's an option rather than tons and tons of belts. But yes. Heck, I might even do that myself. But then again, you'd obviously have to add power into here, so yeah. That's another thing to think of. Yeah, the souls first and then it's storage. Yeah, that's one way of doing it. Yeah, obviously I've got the manufacturer downstairs, so already set up, so yeah, that's where it's all going to go. So that's basically 4 tree farms I've now got. The only other thing I could think of, if I do need more, that could possibly do is take this roof away, take it up higher, and add like a second layer, bring them in. But obviously that would either need a little bit more work with the belts to bring them down, or having to utilize things like these guys. Obviously you've got conveyor joints in the pipes, so I'm trying not to put pipes into blueprints because it makes the life a little bit trickier. But yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, the only thing I do need to do is look into making this little corridor that little bit longer, I think. That's the only thing. But yes, that will do for the moment. Yes, right, and let's go see how we're doing on some of those purple discs, actually. Do we have any more? I can't remember where the heck I am. Purple disc is on 2 floors down, so the first floor. But yes, things are definitely plodding on quite nicely. There we go. Oh, got 18 in there already, so that's good. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, the amethyst that I had coming in. Oh, just so you're aware, the other day, I did find a planet with mineable amethyst in it, which is now being turned into prisms. Where is it? Up here, isn't it? So that was one of the other things I know that Mr. Dashnet mentioned you, I think, need for the next Stargate to build. So I've already got 1,300 made. Obviously, this is going to... Oh, and that's another thing as well. Friday! For those who were here, can you remember I was struggling to find the titanium glass, I think it was? Well, I found it. Literally, about an hour after the stream, I actually found what actually makes them. I was actually setting up some of the hydrogen lines downstairs and on the bottom lever. And I came into here, I grabbed this, and I suddenly spotted this right here. Oh look, titanium glass takes titanium, takes gas. So yeah, I've been actually making some titanium glass, which also goes into making these prisms. So yeah, I found it. If anybody needs it, just look at there. It's like there. Duh. But yes, I found them. So yeah, these are obviously making the prisms here. I've got some obviously heat detectors, which currently seem to have no use whatsoever. I might actually put a post in their Discord to find out if it's a future something. But yes, Ryan. But yes, this is what I was working on after the show on Friday. So I put down some gas storages. So any gas I've got is coming into there temporarily. I may look into expanding that a little bit more. Who knows? We'll see. But yes, obviously over here now we have First of all, the titanium glass being made. Next to that, we have obviously hydrogen tanks and enriched hydrogen tanks. Shove that into there as well. This one is doing obviously the hydrotonics, which are kind of a backup for a what you call it for the workers and stuff as a last minute resort to use. Hey, Mr. Dashnet, how you doing? Heat detectors make the expert manufacturer. Really?
Meteor rain incoming.
So they do. So they do. Well, apart from that, what's the point in using them then? But yes, if you guys are not following Mr. Dashnet, make sure to click on that link, give him a follow. Obviously, he's been playing a lot of Star Rapture and this game and others. Now, where the heck is that coming down? Because that did not sound good. One of the things I still need to do is obviously sort out all of this protections. Oh, yes. Fix. Oh, phew. You're still up and running. Yes. Rupture, I should say. Yes. I wonder... Now, this is... I think I figured out what may have caused my power issues the other day. After the show, and I was just literally thinking about it there for a minute, and obviously when Mr. Dashnet commented, it kind of popped in my head because he's using them. Now, it may or may not be, but yeah, after the show, I put down a couple of these advanced energy transmitters to run power from the main base over to this planet here. And it only seemed to be after I did that, I started having the power issues where the whole grid was shut down. I even lowered it right down to just the amount that was needed over here. Like it was 80 kilowatts, whatever, milliwatts, whatever they are. But as soon as I've taken it away, I haven't had a single power issue. So yeah, there's something weird going on there. So maybe constant use of it with this particular base, it doesn't like, because obviously I'm not really producing butt tons of power, should we say. Obviously, if I come over to one of these guys, I can hover over here. So yeah, I'm literally almost to the max of where I'd want to be. Obviously, I can go in, I can use obviously the purple discs or the polymer discs. But I'm not producing enough regularly to keep those higher these things, fusion reactors, up and running. I do have some pre-placed already. I've got, I think there's 5 downstairs. But yeah, I would need a decent constant flow of those polymers to be able to keep them running. And yes, I don't. So yeah, maybe one day, well, once all these tech trees and stuff are done, then maybe. But right now I should be fine. I wanted those polymers actually for making more high tech. We're here because that is all I need. Is the 2,000 high tech just to get that Stargate 3 unlocked. How are we doing? We're up to 300 now, so 1,700 to go. Yay! Yeah, but now having those extra trees hopefully may help. And by the way, I'm not totally ignoring YouTube, but hello to Mr. Farmer Marks over there, by the way. But yeah, this is another thing I was working on. I kind of kept that black look to this area, so we've got a dining room area now set up, which only has omelets in. Now, this is where it was, obviously, was it Friday? Somebody was asking about, is farming a big thing now in Astral Colony? Obviously, not really, But one of the things I mentioned is the different food types give your workers a better boost depending on what it is. So I was trying to figure out where it was, and it was right here. So for example, right here, bread gives your workers a momentum speed of plus 100%. Tomato soup gives them a 30% boost on work efficiency. Roasted meat gives them a momentum speed of plus 100% and a work efficiency of plus 20%. But then you got the eggs, which is the ultimate one that you want to really be going for, or the omelette, I should say. Gives you the 100% momentum speed, so they'll actually run faster to get to their workstations. But working efficiency is plus 40%. Now, so if you need 3 engineers or scientists, whatever it might be, to do your research, each scientist will have those stats on top of it, so each one will have the 100%, so they'll get there faster, but each one will have that 40%, so 4, 8, 12, so 120% on top of their normal working, just by eating some omelettes. Isn't that good? So they can really crank through some of those numbers. So yeah, if you want your sciences cleared pretty quickly, that's probably the best way to go if you've got the resources there. Obviously, it's just the resources that are going to slow you down, really. So, good old eggs, exactly. Yeah. So, eggs, if you weren't aware, will come from your Amadoodles. Is it Armad? Yes, these guys right here. Yeah, these guys will give you those eggs. So, get them up and going. Get some flour into here, or grain, should say. And yeah, you should be good to go. Need to check on my sheep in just a minute. But yeah, I knew I'd seen it somewhere that there was a difference in the food types. But as you can see, I've got quite a bit there. I've got 1,800 tomato soup there. Whoops. We got 408 on the breads. Oh, stop it, that one. Obviously, loads of eggs. Loads of eggs are coming through quite nicely, and obviously the ham is a backup. So yes, there we go. But yeah, so yeah, as I was saying, we've got a nice little dining hall here now. Put some stools down what they're meant to sit on, and they don't. Also got where they pick up their food. So got some bins. Also we've got the cryostasis places in here. May put a row along this edge as well. Haven't quite decided yet for sleeping. So sleeping, eating, cooking over there is still there. I might do something similar to what I've done over here with it. But then coming into this little room here, this is the training room. So if I need any scientists or engineers, obviously I come in here, make sure to select which ones I need, and they can just come in and do their training and then bugger off to work. It's kind of cool. He's got a really long way to go, hasn't he? Yeah, I decided to put my little my radar in here to save time. He can literally run straight in there, get fed, get some sleep, and then he's back out here. It's great. Let's see. I think. Oh yes. How are we doing on that electric wool? 45. Look at that. Just in a little over an hour, we've got 45 already. That's good. Cool. But let me clear out my inventory because that's going to bug me. There we go. So I do have my little dump box here. We'll just throw that all into there. See, some of this is from planets that I've been clearing. Ooh, hello. Have you all shut down now? I might be able to remove some of these planets now. Some of these, to be honest, at the minute I've got so much dirt going through. A couple of these planets are just going to be jettisoned. So this is Broadway. Let's have a look, see what's on here. Broadway. Nothing. Okay, so that one can now go bye-bye. So, let's see. I'm pretty sure this one is done as well. Tilly Cante, all gone. Good. So that's 2 planets that can just go. Right then, so let's see if I can do this. I'm going to try this one more time. So P, miners, current station, Tilly Cante, yes. We're going to do a mass migration to... Oh, can I send them straight to home base? Not home base. I want Alpaca Station. Will that allow me to do straight to there? Let's see. From here, Tilly. How are you meant to see what's going on in here? Okay, maybe not then. Yeah, see that, I think that's what it is. This right here, I keep leaving it on all. From all Alpha 1 stations. I don't want it. Let's see. That might not be recognizing on that station, so... Tilly Cante. I wonder if it be through this way then? Let's try that now. Tilly Cante... Mass migration. Destination. Alpha Station 1. But yeah, Tilly Cante isn't coming up. Okay, we're gonna have to do it the hard way then. Yeah, see, it's annoying. Right then, so in that case, we'll do it the old hard way. So we're going to take these over to Broadway. Shouldn't be too many, only maybe I think it's 18 on here. There. I'm hoping that's how you pronounce it, Tilly Cante. I think that's how it looks. Right, so these are all done. Done. There. Go. Actually, that's more, isn't it? Oh yeah, because I had the 2 station areas set up, didn't I? So maybe a little bit more than a few. There. Okay. Some of them are coming back, so we're gonna have to do this way then. Dumbs. I swear, drones are dumb. After all that, it's like, really, come on. Yes. They were going over and then realizing they could come back and just idolize themselves. There we go. Oh, one thing I did figure out as well, a way to mass delete wires as well. So you know how with my bases, but in between each level there's like a live floor for tapping into the power grid? Well, I was trying to figure out a way to do it so rather than just deleting each and every individual line, I actually come up with a way of deleting a large amount of them in one hit. They're going over up, so let's delete them as well because they're probably coming back onto there. So yes, I'll give you an idea. So say for instance, actually no, I'm gonna have to do it this way here. I'll show you how I'm doing it. So this is just temporary. Let's do that. Let's come into here. I do have a power 7. Nope, I want the 8th one. So say for instance I wanted to delete this. Now obviously one of the things is you could go like that and just do each and every individual line. That's one way of doing it. Another way is to get an object that can go in both directions. So obviously if I click onto that and drag it out, you can see that it goes in both directions. You can actually select the whole lot, hit delete, and you can literally remove the whole lot. Saves so much time. You could use like a solar panel, you can use most of these devices here, to be honest. And yes, get rid of them. It makes life so much easier. Imagine doing my little my previous base. That size. Let's see, it was about 4 floors I had of that set up. I did the first floor, all individual lines, delete, 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 delete. Oh, it was a nightmare. It wasn't until I got onto that second one I'm thinking, is there a way I could delete these? And I was trying different things. The first few things just weren't going right. And then I put down, I think it was a smelter. And yeah, that worked. And by the way, hello Mr. Dead Soul over on YouTube. So yes, if you ever need to delete mass amounts of wires that are all level, that's the best and quickest way of doing it. Just grab a solar panel or put something down nearby and get rid of them. Right then, let's see. So so we do have a load over the Broadway, don't we? Are we on Broadway? I thought we were on Telecante. There we go. Well, that's weird. Right, so let's try it again. So we do have some left over here, so we want that to go. Why is it not showing up now? Oh, that's weird. Oh, I don't know. It's just weird. Bugger it. Let's do it the easy way. I can always create more. That's just going to give me a headache, I think. That really is. Okay, so I don't think that power here is going anywhere else, so that we can actually drop this down now. There. There. Now, if only they could do it with the actual the wires themselves, but oh well. There. There. Oh, you burglar. Burglar! Obviously, I'm going to keep that lot there for the minute because obviously it is powering up that load of drones over there for the moment. But as we're removing 2 planets now, what I might be able to do is with these 2 bring them in and actually hook them up to the alpaca station there. That's probably going to be a good way of doing it. Then I can run the material straight in. Oh, there we go. Go. But yeah, it'd be nice if we could go in multiple directions with some of these stuff, but oh well. It is what it is. There. But yeah, well, I've got. There's a little. I've done it once or twice before, so I'm probably going to do it again. So to get rid of a planet. What I have done previously a couple of times is just got a jet engine, or was it I'll show you, a thruster. I put it down with a couple of solar panels and just hit forward And it's just drifted off to the distance. It might be that one over there, maybe one of them, I don't know. But yes. Obviously, once it's out of range, I can then go into the map and delete it from the associated planets or known planets. There we go. Yes, let's come into here. We're going to undock that because we're no longer needing it. So delete that. We'll get all the bits back that is ours. There's that. Yeah, there's no more trees on here, so that is fine. Hopefully no more drones are on here as well. There we go. And... oh! I wonder, is that why they weren't recognizing... that? Let's see something. Right, that's connected. That might be why they weren't recognizing there was another planet nearby. Let's come in here again. Tilly to Broadway. There we go. Current station. Tilly. There. Tilly to Broadway. It also saved me having to go through and create more and upgrade them. So that is fine. I don't mind that. There we go. I do need to get some of these sent over to the other planet though. Now it's still showing only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on here. Okay. There. Oh, there we go. It's not transferring. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, fine. If you're not going to move, goodbye. Goodbye. There we go. Let's delete them. There. Delete. Right, that should now be everything cleared. Yeah, the game's a little bugged at the minute. Before I send this off, I'm going to save and do a quick reload because that is, yeah, it's not quite working right. I don't think, personally. Oh, I don't know. I think I've gone a little bit too quick. I think that's what it is. With things. Maybe. I don't know. Alright. Okay, let's see now. So if we come into here, miners, current station, there's nothing everywhere, so we can actually have a look. Outback Station, see, Coca Prime. There's a lot on Broadway. There's quite a few miners now showing idle, so these should be the ones that we just sent over there. Hey there, KW, how you doing there, buddy? I'm just making sure that the Tilicanta, I think it is, that we're currently on, isn't in there. Nope, that's good, cool. Good. So, yeah, what I've been basically doing is placing down three solar panels with one little engine like that. That's literally it. And obviously hooking them up. Then coming into here and just cranking it up like that and saying goodbye. So I've done that with about 3, maybe 4 planets. So somewhere out there is 3 or 4 of my ex-planets. Just carry on flying away. Sorry, I needed a little bit of oxygen, so I thought I'd come back. But yeah, we've got to go through, do the same with this planet now. Now the question is this going to allow me to... Yes, I just want to make sure I got the right planet. So it's got to be Broadway. Now, will this allow me to do the mass migration thing? That is going to be the interesting question. So let's delete these, so they don't recognize that there's stations on here. So make sure that's gone. They've got nothing over here, nothing over there. Not seeing anymore. Not seeing anymore. Okay, so let's plonk our touches down. Bonk. Coming to here. Current dock. Obviously, we should only have Broadway, which we do right there. Quite a few actually. So we're going to go to mass migration. I want these to go into the Alpaca Station Alpha 1, which is literally right there. Let's see, Broadway's in here, so that's good. So hopefully this is the right one. We'll do 20 at a time, idle only migration now. Wow, is that actually working? Did I do that right? Did it actually work? Oh my gosh. It actually worked. Oh, that is cool. Yay! It actually works live once. I should have done this way long time ago with you guys. Right, so we've got to now dismantle all of this. Hey, Green Thumb, by the way. You're finally chatting. I take it you're working on you, Mr. Green Thumb. Oh, out of interest, we are now down to 12,983 parts to collect on there. But yeah, if you guys are not following Mr. Green Thumb Farmer, make sure to click on that link, give him a follow. He is playing a very interesting game, actually. Icarus. I could potentially see myself playing it. Kind of gives me this vibe of Ark, but without the dinosaurs and having all those animals like wolves and elephants and such. It's kind of cool. Actually, that was one thing my wife was speaking to me yesterday about. Is I haven't played Ark in a while. But that's mainly due to the lack of space on my computer to be able to install and run it. She misses the little what are they, the buffles or whatever they are. The little those big giant frogs that you can ride. Yes, I had quite a few of them, and yes, well, I don't know. I was kind of thinking maybe having a look to see how big of a file it is now, and just going out and buying like an external hard drive, for example, or a SSD card or something to run off of. So I've got a hard drive, but for some weird, I do have an external hard drive for storage. It's actually a terabyte, but for some weird reason, every time I connect it to the computer, it tries to take over the system. It's almost like it's trying to load the computer from the hard drive rather than the computer itself. It's weird. I doesn't understand it. But then after a while of using it, so say for instance I'm moving pictures onto it, which I have done in the past. After about 10 minutes, it just shuts down and says disconnects. It's weird. It's a really weird thing. Doesn't make any sense. It's almost like it's not quite working correctly. Ren, so undock you. I don't think I've got anything else connected to you, so you should be free to fly in a minute. So let's take that away. You're just playing at the minute? Ah, fair enough. Cool. There we go. All those resources are back. So same thing again as previously. So F3. Rotate you that way. 5. 1, 2, 3. There we go, and goodbye. Okay, it's a few resources, but to be honest, I've got tons of spares, to be honest. So, yeah, I could do away with a few rocket engines and such. It's fine. Right then, now for the fun part. So we got all that. We have that still going. Now this is quite a big planet, actually, isn't it? Let's have a look. So Coco Prime is this one. So let's see what's left in there. So we've got 27,000 copper, 15,000 titanium, 8,000 carbon. So I'm thinking with this one is to connect it straight onto that dock where that one was literally connected to, and then do it from there. So let's undock you. These are definitely going to shut down, but that's fine. And I'm going to use a little thruster. Let's see, 3, and we'll move it in slowly. And what I might do, actually, is connect this onto here before I go. So let's see. Let's grab a floor piece. Actually, let's choose something different. So something like that there. I don't mind it overlapping a little bit. That should be fine. 4, so 1 there, just to keep them attached. 1 there. Dock them together. And I'm going to undock from there. Right, I want to keep that for definite. And we'll dismantle the last of the home base in just a minute. Actually, might as well do it now, shouldn't we? So let's grab you. Let's grab that. Let's think. Right, not you. Undock. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Didn't think it would. Yes. It's kind of weird. It's almost like our time is coming to an end. See, I could always keep this and reuse it, but to be honest, I don't see the point at the minute. There we go. But yeah, it was kind of crazy. I actually had 3 levels below this with solar panels and stuff like that. It was kind of crazy. I didn't realize just how many panels I actually had underneath. Oh, bugger it. Goodbye. There you go. That makes life easier. I got what are the main parts. So let's get a moving. So we need solar panel there, and we'll cable that onto there. We'll come into here. Okay. All right, straight on. Yeah, we're gonna hook this up to that dock, literally where that previous planet was, and then once both of these planets are exhausted from resources, I'll probably get some more. Obviously, I can get ice off of this one, so probably grab the. Actually, I got so much ice, I really don't need any more. So this is probably going to end up being sent out into the Dimension, like them two over there. They look almost like twins, don't they? That's crazy. This one, I'm not quite sure about yet. Not quite sure yet. Right, so let's stop that. There. And also we need to go to the left. Yes. Once we get close enough, we should be able to manually set that to dock. But yes, there we go. We're slowly downgrading the planets now. Actually, while I think about it, I'll see if I can actually get those other drones now brought over. Oh, well, it might be a little bit low. Yep, we are a bit. So let's take that up a little bit. No, I want to go straight up. And that should be high enough to now connect on. So I am going to just check this dock. Which one are you? You have only power. Okay. We're going to delete that. We're going to upgrade you to this one, which will also do gas. And why are you not clipping onto there? Is it because that hole's there? Okay, so let's pop a little bit of a floor down. There we go. There we go. One too many. Just take that back. I kind of want to keep it in the same spot, because obviously that power cable is right there. Not save me having to move it. There we go. Oh. There we go. Let's just check. We're just getting away with that. Look at that. That is close. What if I've chiseled a bit out of that previously? But that will do perfectly. So that's good. Now then, need to set up the power. So let's see, we've got how many on here? So let's say 740 milliwatts. So let's come into here. 740 megawatts, milliwatts, whatever. There we go. And we want everything for the minute set to in. But yeah, one of the nice things is, if you weren't aware, if you have two different gates, docks, if you connect to a higher tier one, so for example, if you had a normal dock here and an expert in here, when you connect onto the expert, you actually get the choice of using either the lower belt or the higher belt. So yes, you don't have to change both docks. It's kind of nice. Just make sure you go to the correct side and set it to the right direction. So obviously, if this was like a normal dock here, and this is obviously the expert, as long as I come into here, I can connect with the higher, faster belts. It's kind of nice. Anywho, right then. So these guys are now back up and running, so that is good. These guys have their own power. I might look at adding a belt going across, but right now they can stay there. Can I spare some graphite? I don't think there's any graphite in this game, is there? Are you on about the is it graphene, whatever it's pronounced? I don't know if I've got any spare. Good question. Good question. I haven't even got a clue if I've got any being made at the minute. And where they would be. Got concrete. Oh, Iron rods. This is another thing I was doing over the weekend. I've started adding a little displays onto each thing. Oh, look at that, we've got some glass. I haven't got these ones labelled up yet, but we'll get to that later on. It's definitely in that. Maybe upstairs. Let's have a little look. But yeah, on my other base, I had all of this. It's kind of nice. So I'm keeping some spare, just in case I need any for like building and such. It's always handy. I've obviously on here. It's all going into the next production. Let's see. Graph. We do have some. Is this what you're on about, Mr. Farmarks? I got 1,671 currently. Just a few. Obviously, the only problem is what is missing anyway? Yes, these friggin' things. The carbon filters are a nightmare. Obviously, up until now, I've actually had a lot going. Basically, going all the way up to doing the research. Yes, there we go. So it's kind of bonkers. Let's get rid of the rest of this. There we go. Right then. So yes, belts. Obviously, this is fine at the minute. It's going into the storages, so I don't want to bog down the belts in here too much. There's a lot coming in from over here, to be honest, as you can see. So I don't know. Actually, I end up having to split some of it off onto another belt just to keep it going that little bit quicker. But yeah, it's all backing up over here now. Oh, look at that. That's crazy. But yes. Oh, this is another thing as well I can now get rid of, can't I, soon? Got a few, was it just a carbon or something left to pull off of there? That's fine. But yes, look at all this in here coming in. Titanium. And we got mercury coming in. The carbon... what I did do is I've got that set up to make carbon filters straight away. Obviously, that was to get the shepherdy stuff done. And look, there's another little piguet, what you want to pronounce it, pinguet. Yes, there's another one over there. I can see its little booty sticking out. But yeah, this was actually only added on to, was it today or last night? Primarily for just getting those carbon filters. What was the other one I pulled in earlier? Was it that one there? Yeah, this one here. I literally added in about an hour before the stream because my uranium had dried up on all my other planets, so yeah, I needed to find some more. This has got a little bit on it now. Yeah, so I'm going to have to look into finding another one with a high amount of uranium. But now that a lot of the extra planets are being moved away, shall we say, it might be easier to move the whole station. But yeah. And then possibly bring it back to finish harvesting this. Not sure how much I'm going to need. But I do have, see, 2,611 Neutrium plasma. So hopefully that should be enough. I don't know. I could always come back and harvest the rest later on. But I've got to watch out for those black holes as well. There's 1, 2, 3 right there. Oh, I did find another supernova, I think it was, over in that direction. But look at them. They're literally like twins. They really are like twins. Right then. Let's think. That's up and running. That's fine. That is looking a lot tidier. Oh, yes. Let's see if we can sort these other drones out now. As we've reloaded. So they are off of here. There's no more there. So what did I say we needed? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So we need 18 drones brought over. 18, 18, 18. So I'm pretty sure we've now got more than enough spares. So let's try this. Oh, so we come into here. We need these to go on to. Was it Bravo? Was that Bravo that we're just on? Yes, Bravo BNE 18. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Cool. Now we should be able to, with any luck, with those 18 coming to here. And any idols. Actually, one thing before I do this, let me just check to make sure that all of my minor drones here are going. Yes, they are. Good. Don't want to send any over by mistake. So those 18 now can go over to Los Terros Nova. There we go. 1. That's good. See, what would be nice if you were able to select the drones, so maybe hold down the control key, select the drones, and then move them all that way. Ooh! Ooh, just had a thought. Mass migration. Going to Los Terranova. From Bravo, we'll do 20 idols only. Go. Oh, it's actually working. Ooh. Where's that storm? Okay, it's gone. That's another thing. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my next project. Is to sit down and figure out where to put more of these guys. So I kind of want one on each corner. I might do one in the middle at the front here as well, but I've got that one up at the top, so I don't know if it'll be enough to have one at the bottom and at the top, maybe? Possibly. But that is kind of funky. That actually worked, didn't it? It's actually working today. I like you guys. You seem to be my good luck charm. I've decided you lot out there are my good luck charm because I have not been able to get this to work at all. Up until now, properly. Right, and so they should. Oh, yes, I need to now set up these so they actually need things. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Oops. So that should hopefully clear most of this. Now, see, I'm going to have to go through these because I'm pretty sure that uranium is now tapped out on here. But hey, you guys are my lucky charm. I'm going to keep yous. Los Terranova, there we go. So yeah, we've got carbon, we've got copper, we've got mercury on here. So you are doing mercury, so let's put you to mercury as well. Let's put some to carbon. It was carbon, wasn't it? Was it copper or carbon? Duh. It's copper, not... Oh yeah, it does say there's carbon on here, so... It cannot path to it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, my goodness, I just realized something. I must have had a meteor strike in here. Because, yeah, I had a lot more solar panels over here. Is that going to allow you to move? Yep, there we go. But yeah, this is an interesting planet because it has these little bits sort of floating within the planet itself where the drones can't seem to get to correctly, so almost have to come through and add a bridge almost for them. There we go. We'll hook them up as well. Hopefully that should give a little bit more pump. There we go. How much do you need? A heck of a lot more than what's being produced. Okay. Yes, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, so 120. Yeah. Something is that not hooked up on correctly then? Oh, that's what it is. It's not actually got a thing going over the whole thing, so let's do that. Let's hook that up. Hook that onto there. They're all connected. That should be enough now. Yeah, there we go. 178 power being produced. Obviously, only using 120, so that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Carbon, copper was the other one, wasn't it? So that can do the copper. You can do copper too. That's all being belted in. So yeah, that works. That'll work. I'll have to probably pop back again at some point and create another path to somewhere else. But yeah, I've had to do one over here already. That's actually now the second one. So yeah, there's a little bit right there. Let's just grab that quickly. But yes. Oh, before I... How we doing? How we doing? So, we're up to 328. Wow. This bit's going to be very, very slow, I think, getting to that 2,000. Yes, I'll see what... Actually, what I might just do is redirect everything for the polymer upstairs. I do have it currently, some going on into storage, some going on off into production. I might just focus it just to go into making the high science, the high tech there, just to get this cleared. But yeah, interesting. Can't wait to see what we get next. Obviously, we've got a current, a nice green dimension, a little bit of red here, a little bit of red there, but I kind of like it. Obviously, according to Mr. Dashnet, the next one's kind of black. It'll be interesting to see what it is. Yes. And will they be coming out with anything else? I have to look in their Discord, actually. We'll have to have a little look in their Discord to see if they have any more plans after Dimension 4. If we do, am I going to need to make a bigger base? I hope not, but you never know. Oh, excuse me. Yes, we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, this is still experimental, so... Now that you're in it, it has a slightly copper color. Okay, so that sort of brownishy color. Okay. To be honest, I kind of like this green. I really do like this green because it kind of complements my station. The people said it looked like a Borg cube from Star Trek. But yeah, I do like this green actually. I really do, especially obviously the wormholes come up with that green haze around it and stuff like that. But yes, we will maybe have to come back one day, revisit it. But yes, it's going to be interesting to see. Bit of a coppery brown. Okay. Actually, kind of makes sense. So obviously the belts, if you look at the belt colours, obviously you got black is the basic one. Green is the next one up. So hang on, let me come into here so I get the names correctly. Pathing. So obviously you got the conveyor belt, black. That's used like the what, Dimension 1 and 2. Dimension 3 being green. Dimension 4 being brown. Seeing a pattern almost. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing a little bit of a pattern there. Oh well, it is what it is. Right, let's get rid of that there. Wood. Ooh, yes. Wood, which is upstairs. Whoop. Let's see. So run back here. It's a little bit belty, but it's cool. That's fine. We'll grab you. We'll shut. Oh, we've got lots of wood in there now. Okay. We've got 800 into there. We've got 830 into there. It's taken a little while, but yeah, I think what I'll do with this, we're going to delete the storage. We'll have everything going upstairs. Let me just track that belt a second. There. I just want to make sure that it's only going to that one place for making that the high-tech science. I don't think I put any splitters on this, so let's just double check. There. Up. Yep. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so that is all coming up here, so that's good. I don't mind that. And I seem to have an empty panel there. Oh, I've got 2 panels there. Oh, I remember now. Yes, that's what it is. I had a belt coming in here with those carbon filters, but deleted it when I just before going live because I got it all sorted for the sheepies. There we go. Right, and shove that into there, which is great because one nice thing is this can carry on filling up with carbon filters, which is nice. Let's see. So, what do I have? So I've got a tomato, which can go in there, and then we just have those sunflower seeds, which can go into there, which can go into my sheepies and make some sheepies. Actually, so far, that's doing quite well. Now, one thing I am going to do is delete these leaking solar panels underneath. Can I? No, I can't. I'm going to have to add an extra door into this place now. Decorations. Nope. Where was it? We're pathing, wasn't it? Nope. Where the heck were they? Walls. That's it. Something like that. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, obviously I'm running all these farms now solely from the power within the station, so let's take this. out. Goodbye. And the only thing I will need to do is hook that back up. There we go. Yeah, I think Farmer Marks had a kind of a good idea. Rather than having them one facing one way, one facing the other way, take the ones that are facing inwards, so they'd be sort of back here. Take maybe them out and then run them down the other side. Could be an idea to look into. But yeah, so that's not bad actually. I think we've done pretty well overall. Yeah, I might look into doing a double high version of this, where we've got 2, 4, 6, 8 docks on there, so that will work quite well. I might even look into seeing if I can get the belts pre-added as well, because that is going to definitely increase tree production for that polymer. And oh yes, I might even set my own one up with the production up here, so it doesn't have to go downstairs and then back up. But that's something for later and maybe tomorrow. But with that being said, we have still got 11,678 parts left to pull out of my nitrogen Neutron star. Duh. Yeah, 2,662. Can you send me the tunnel? I can do it. What I will do first, before I do, I'm going to extend it another 3 or 4 blocks, just so it comes past there. Let's see. Yeah, I would say it needs at least, okay, at least 5 more blocks added onto it, maybe. Maybe might do 3 more either side, and I think that will probably be fine then. But yeah, I will message you later on, buddy, and also if I do a double high one of these, I will send that over as well. But with that being said, it is unfortunately my time to depart. So let me get over to the ending screen. There it is. And yes, if anybody wants to quickly go live, Dajnet, it'd be great. But yes, I have no idea who is out there because I haven't been paying attention. So what I think I'll do is I'm going to sign off of YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Thank you, Dead Soul, Farmer Marks, Shawnee, for tuning in, and anybody else who has watched. Much appreciated.